Let's see if it worked. Oh yeah. What's up, Aiden? Alright, let me see if my mic is like not too bad. Sorry if I don't have any like background music. It was the best I could do. Sorry, just telling everybody in the server real quick. Whew, alright. Let's open. Ni hao. What's up, Brian? Marco, hello. What's good, guys? Actually, let me put something on in the background. I could just go to YouTube for this, I guess. Okay, so wait, that's not the okay. Um, there's a nice mix I heard earlier. What else will do? Universal Technical Institutes, you're gonna become a. Okay, can you guys hear any music in the background? I'm just gonna go with this. So let me. Yeah, this works. Ah. Hello, hello. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything at all, just let me know because I'm literally just hanging out right now. Hey, what is that? What is that goofy emoticon, bro? Bro, emoticons bug me so much, dude. It's like a peeve of mine. So what's up, Master Neil? What's good, man? I want the music like barely playing in my ear. What do you guys think? Should I turn it up for you guys? Like that? This will do. Yeah, so Aiden, we're just hanging out. I'm not really playing any games right now. I just want to, talk to you guys. Just want to. But if you guys want to ask questions about how the next episode's going or whatever. Because this is basically all it's happening. Hey, let me try something. Do you guys want a different background? What do you guys think? Or should I just keep this one? Nah, nobody's joining VC in the Discord. Man, I'm really all alone. Keep? Okay. How did you make Murder Kaisen? Okay, Master Neil. Long story. I mean, I got all night to talk, so if you, yeah. So, hold on. Let me turn the music down a little bit. So, where I first came up with the concept for Murder Kaisen, I re-binged both Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 and 2 and Murder Drones in the same month, and I just thought my autistic my retarded I literally looked at both of the shows and watched how oh man, I'm tripping on my words. I read a little bit of the manga as well, and I realized that both subscribe. What's up, Fizzy? I realized that both series hate themselves, like unironically. Like the writing in Murder Drones is like awful. It's terrible. I think the show was actively trying to sabotage itself, and you can see it in each episode, and it's upsetting. It's seriously upsetting. It's like the potential show, the like Potential Man. In case you ever heard of it, MD is quite literally the potential show. And in some ways, Jujutsu Kaisen kind of has some of the same problems, right? With like characters that never reach their first full potential, plot points that are potentially really cool but just get ignored. Like I love both of these shows to death. That's why I'm making an entire series about them both. But they just shared so many problems and peeves that I have with. Hold on, let me turn up the music a little bit. There we go. That I have with like storytelling in general. I just looked at them both and said, I'll try it out. I'll reanimate one of the scenes, right, with like Megami and Jay. I just thought, it'd be fun, you know. I'm not expecting to get any views with it. At the time, I was working on the Minecraft movie, which I expected to do better in views, but I was wrong. Yeah. So, I literally just thought I would think like scenarios in my head, right? Where I'd have the characters from both universes like fight each other. You know, you do it, you daydream sometimes, and you think, oh, it would be cool if this person met this person and they fought like this way or that way, you know. And I just thought, why don't I just animate it? And so I did. Like, so yeah. Also, what's up, Fizzy? How you doing, man? Sorry for tripping on my words earlier. I don't do like just chatting streams often. I'm usually like glued to the screen playing a game, playing Blue Archive or Titanfall or whatever. Did you eat a chair before? Says Tiny Human. No, but I did destroy a chair. The one I'm sitting on right now. It was like a gaming chair that our family friends helped us buy, and I ruined it because I'm dumb and I rage game a lot. But eat a chair? I don't know. I never tried. Are they good? I'll be real, guys. Murder Kaisen is at Okay, is my mic coming out too loud? Let me turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, is that better? Alright. I don't want my mic to peak. Murder Kaisen is at 99k views. The first episode with Megami summoning Maharaga. It's almost at 100,000 views. I'm gonna explode. Like I'm gonna like. I'm gonna explode if when it reaches that many views, dude. I'm gonna be over the moon. Chair is very good. So I heard. Also, sorry if I'm sniffling a lot, guys. I just got sick recently. I recovered though, mostly, but I just got a runny nose, a little sinus pressure as well. What? You gonna what? I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna bust when Murder Kaisen reaches 100,000 views. Are you going to make an episode 2 for Murder Kaisen? I am. Ever since like the moment the first one came out, I immediately started working on the second one. It's, I want to say, regarding production, I feel like it's like 65% done. It's a longer sequence, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. We need episode 2 now. I almost read what that. What that was. I didn't see it. We need episode 2 now. Okay, so I don't want to hype you guys up like too much, but I'm planning for the next episode to be released on Thanksgiving. I'm waiting for a Thanksgiving release to give myself a little more time to animate and edit everything, so that it looks as clean and as crisp as possible, you know? Please, Maharaga and Sukuna fight. Ooh, that's a lot. I'll have to get a whole team together for that if I want to recreate that whole scene, but we'll see what happens, dude. I'm considering, after this one, after this episode, after I release it on Thanksgiving, I'm planning on probably just making shorts after that for a little while. I'm going to take the entirety of December off, as I usually do, because there's a lot of, like, I have holiday after holiday there, and it's a really busy month, as you can imagine. But 2026 is going to be crazy. You are going to get actual, not just scene recreations or reanimated fight scenes. Although I might do the Naoya versus Choso. I'm planning on doing that after this one. But I'm thinking of actually making an episodic story, you know? Not just reanimating stuff. We need Mahito versus Yuji. Oh, Mahito is going to be so good. Okay, so this is just a plan. This is just an idea. But I'm actually thinking of having Mahito, like a Mahito episode replace Heartbeat, the second episode of Murder Drones, instead of like being like the stupid Eldridge J thing, which I thought it was a stupid idea, in my opinion. I really, again, no hate to the show. I think some of the ideas that they did in that show were dumb. I think they could have done several other things, but instead of the Eldritch J, we're gonna get Mahito transfiguring drones, and then they have to like kill him. They have to find him and stuff. I'm thinking maybe I should do that as the sort of the pilot to the series. Let me know what you guys think. That's what I think I should do. Anyway, why don't you separate gaming channel and use this one for animation stuff? I mean, I could. Okay, so 9. Here's the thing. I stopped doing gaming content a long time ago. If you could like consider the streams content, I guess you could say that. But like, they're streams. You know, there's streams in which, you know, we hang out, we go crazy or whatever. But I don't know. That's a good idea, but if I want to make like gaming content, then I'm gonna have to put it all on my second channel, Wolf 2. I don't know. We gotta get more information. Exactly, which is why I'm thinking of doing a pilot to kind of like ground the series and kind of help you understand what's going on. You know, why are all the Jujutsu Kaisen characters murder drones now? Yeah, they shot the president. Yeah, the that was also one of my most successful videos. That one when like Trump got shot in the ear. That was I had such a fun time making that. That was actually really fun. You better not mean Master Neil. You better not mean like present tense, but like previous tense, right? Right? You're making me open Twitter. Okay, we're good. Do you guys follow Ricky on Twitter? Ricky makes some killer 3D renders. I follow him and Yellowzil, Sir Yellowzil. I follow him as well. I say stuff over there on Twitter sometimes. Dumb retarded stuff that you probably shouldn't follow me for. But yeah, yeah. Nah, I'd win. Oh, I'm gonna see that. Yeah, go binge some of my old stuff, cause I feel like that whole animation aspect, that animation quality was like really good back then. Dude, I had so much fun making like back in 2024. The entire year was just shorts, and I don't know, like we're going through a bit of something of a renaissance right now. Like seeing you guys respond so well to Murder Kaisen and like coming back to watch my stuff and pushing my video to 100,000 views, dude, that's huge, you know? But like, as like workflow, I really feel like last year I did really well. I had fun. Like I had genuine fun making shorts every week. Gojo Kit Kat. Sup, Cassidy? Let me get a drink. Tell me, how's the music? Is it overwhelming or is it like... I'm sorry I keep changing the volume. It's just... Oh wow, now you can't even hear it. Okay. How's that? Okay, that's better, right? Alright. Yo! What's good, Cassidy? Not like FNAF Cassidy, right? Golden Freddy. Should I buy Five Nights at Freddy's? I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing a stream. Maybe. What do you guys think? Should I get FNAF? Cassidy says yes. I just love the internet fandom stuff with FNAF, to be honest. I never actually got into the games myself, but like seeing all the memes and stuff, it's just, yeah. FNAF is a cultural staple. I would say FNAF is probably the most significant cultural staple to Western civilization itself. Like next to like the major religions, like underneath all of that, underneath like society and our religions and all that stuff, there's like MatPat and FNAF underneath all that, in my opinion. There's a free version of FNAF 4. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah. I'm gonna get it. Same thing, but reskinned. Dude, FNAF Kaisen. I think someone already did that with, like, Golden Freddy doing the Hollow Purple on William Afton on Springtrap. I think I've seen that animation, dude. It's funny. Okay, I'm gonna get sued. But seriously, I hope you guys are really enjoying Murder Kaisen. I'm having so much fun making it. Even though I got things getting in the way here and there, you know, like getting sick or having to repair my stupid roof or all that stuff. I'm doing my absolute best, and you've seen some of the community posts, right? I'm doing my best to draw the characters in the most refined, stylized way possible, while animating it all consistently and giving you guys really quality entertainment, you know? Like, doing, like, the sound mixing, sound effects. Oh, dude, when I was animating Maharaga, I found a bunch of, like, mechanized sound effects, and Cassidy, why are you yawning? This is a chatting stream. I'm not gaming. So I found a bunch of like sound effects, and I kind of wanted to make him sound like he's big and hulky and like stomping around and stuff. It just really added. It just really added to the character. I had so much fun making that dude. So yeah, like I did not expect it to deal this well. So I really have all you guys to thank, dude. Like for real, not like being corny or anything, but I'm just blown away with how well you guys are receiving it. How well you guys want to see more and stuff. You know, we all want to see our two favorite things come together, and you know, it's crazy. Would I have a good one? Murder Slayer? Okay, so I know you're referencing Demon Slayer. Okay, here's a cool fact. Here's something that'll trip you out. So you know Brandon, my voice actor for Gojo, Gojo and Inumaki? Shout out to that guy. He's like one of my favorite people in the whole world. Brandon, Gojo, Hollow Purple. Hollow Purple. So, Brandon, well, I don't think, like, personally, but he knows the voice actor for Kokoshibo for Kamaki. He knows him. And he hit me up on Instagram, and we got us all together. And I literally got the Kokoshibo voice actor, Spicy Vocals, to get on the crew. And now he's gonna voice Kento Nanami for the series. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. I mean, not to flex or anything, you know, not to flex, not to flex or anything, but yeah, Brandon is the connection guy. He knows hundreds of people, dude. Kiyomi, I call her Kiyomi anyway. The voice actress for Jay. Funny story. I was running out of time, and I was thinking of just having her voice lines just silent and just putting the captions in so people could read them themselves, right? But last minute, he hit me up and said, "Hey, I think I have someone that could voice your character real quick." And she came in clutch, and I think she, well, minus her like muffled mic, she did a really good job. She literally saved the episodes. Shout out to her. What? Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, Spicy Vocals is on the team, and he's gonna be voicing Nanami. W stream. Nothing much going on, man. Just hanging out. Just hanging out as is. If you guys have any questions, please give me questions. Not just questions about the series, right? Although I prefer that you would, but just ask me whatever, man. I'm here to stream. I'm here to hang out. I just hope nothing else major besides Thanksgiving comes through and like gets in the way again, because I am really pushing for a Thanksgiving release of this next episode, and I hope and I pray that I'll be able to give you even better quality than last episode, right? Everything from thumbnail to sound design to animation, voice acting. Getting to put this stuff together is like my dream, dude. Like getting to direct and even like voice act myself. Like I play Fushiguro, I play Megami in this series. I think I do an okay voice. There's obviously people that do better than me, but I've been told I do a pretty okay Megami. But yeah, getting to like get hands on. Trump put the fries in the bag. Yeah, I remember that one. It's a little cringe, but yeah. It was like his like McDonald's arc when he went to McDonald's and like did the thing. Say what you want about the guy, but that was Aura. that was pretty funny. So I made like a video about it. I don't know. 2024 was a crazy year, man. I'll be real. Well, to come back in the next series, because at the end he died. So here's the thing. Assuming Shibuya happens or doesn't happen in the series, we might be able to resurrect some characters. Like, I don't want Jogo to die. I personally think Jogo should be like a character who really reaches his potential and like is a major player in I didn't spell Gojo right. Yeah. I don't know, maybe Gojo could revive. I don't know. I personally think that he should have like something similar happen to him in this show. No spoilers, of course, but I don't know. I'm debating whether I like let him live or let him not, you know? I feel like maybe he should be like that kind of... He really should play into that mentor role for like Yuji and the gang. Maybe even Uzi as well. But I don't know. Again, I haven't written the pilot yet. I'm planning on doing that maybe over Christmas or next January. But yeah, I really I really can't wait to start writing this stuff, dude. I'm I'm gonna have so much fun, dude. It's crazy. Water tastes so good after you're sick. Like when you like drink it, like once your mucus and sinus pressure is like gone and stuff, and you can actually breathe. I can breathe. I'm gonna get canceled. Son of a gun. Like, it feels so good because they're the Toji and Gojo fight. He might back up. He arrested, rejected, not arrested. Don't be like Gege Akatami. Yeah, unlike Gege and Glitch, shout out to them. No hate to them at all. Gege gave me like literally my favorite manga series ever. I feel like it's up to the fans to actually show these characters love. You know, does that make sense? Does Gojo have aura? Of course Gojo has aura, and so does Sukuna. Dude, MD Sukuna is gonna be so much fun to do, man. I'm thinking like dripping him out in his like his Heian era look. If you saw the recent community posts, that's what he looks like. Like, Gojo and Sukuna are gonna go crazy in this one as well, you know? And like, now that they're planetary level, you know, because like worker drones are really, really strong, even stronger than humans in some ways. I fully believe it would be cool to like, I don't want to go this far, but I kind of want to scale them up to like Dragon Ball Saitama levels, you know? I kind of want them to actually go crazy, go hog wild with the power scaling, you know? Awakened Yuji, oh my god, dude. I can't wait for like Awakened Yuji beating the crap out of Sin. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good. Yeah. No spoilers though. No spoilers though. I'm just spouting out ideas. You know, nothing official. I'm just spouting out ideas is all. But yeah, as I was saying, so Gege hated Gojo. I think it's evident. And I don't think he hated Megami as much. He just really didn't do much with him. You know, Potential Man as well. And with like Glitch, obviously there was a story that Liam Vickers wanted to tell, but I feel like there was a lot of infighting and a lot of like compromises being made during like the writing stages of the show, which is why which is why it's so fumbled up when you watch it. When you watch it, it's actively trying to sabotage itself. It's actively hating on itself. It's actively, oh man, this show killed itself. That's what I'm saying. You know, like, it was awesome. Really, I really loved the show, but like, both of these shows really didn't get the love that they deserved, from their creators, from their parents, so to say, right? Like, and with like Jujutsu Kaisen, it was a little rushed. It was a little rushed at the end. Would you lose by Gege Akatami? Yes, Gege would destroy me because he's a better artist. He's a way better artist than me. Again, like, no shade to any of these people. It's just, I feel like the fans often give more love to these characters and to these stories than the actual creators sometimes, right? Again, no shade to any of these people. But there's a certain, like, respect that, I mean, well, not we as fans don't always respect the characters, right? We're always making, like, R34 stuff. It's gross. But, when you think about it, why do you think people are making so many AUs, right? You've seen like Sir Yelzel and Intermission, and even some Jujutsu Kaisen AUs I've been seeing here and there. A lot of people doing like what if scenarios and stuff. It's beautiful, like actually seeing like a fandom respect something and want to even put their own take on it. And I don't want to say like make it better, because you can't make something better like that that's someone else's, you know, but like do what they would feel would be an improvement, you know, and seeing their takes on it, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, you know. I think it's a genuinely beautiful thing. I hear I go rambling again, but that's what I'm here for. And disclaimer, I haven't written something in a long time, which is why I might take the entirety of December off to, you know, visit with my family, celebrate the holidays, and, you know, in my free time, I'm going to get to writing. I'm going to get to writing the show. I think coming up with a plan and actually getting to stick with it and using my creative freedom to kind of, like, tell a story that I feel, would launch these characters into reaching their potential, instead of just saying, oh, they're potential man and they're gonna stay that way. I don't know. I want to take a crack at it. I want to see if I can do it. Watch Demon Slayer. It's really good. Oh, I have already. I haven't watched the movie yet. I haven't watched the new movie yet. But like everything before that, from season 1 to Hashira Training, like everything in between there, I've watched everything. But yeah, I still need to get around to watching the movie. I heard the Doma fight was... Wait, they haven't done the Doma fight. That was the Akasa. Sorry, the Akasa fight was really good. I heard people like complaining the animation, and then complaining about the animation, and then I would see the leaks and say, "It looks cool." Like, what are you talking about? And yeah, it's like the animation looks a little hard to follow, but you gotta remember, someone spent like months of their life making that, and you're gonna trash on it, you're gonna crap on it just because you think it's like, oh, it's too fast, it's too colorful, pretty colors doesn't equal good. Like, shut up, man. Shut up. People literally put their heart and soul and body. Like, you know how your life would suck as a Japanese animator. Shut up. Shut up, dude. These people go through hell just to give us awesome entertainment, right? And you're like, oh, but it looks too fast. It's hard to follow. It's like, I don't care if it's hard to follow. Like, I want to appreciate the art. Shut up. Shut up. That's why I love AAA games. People complain about it all the time. And I'm like, can we appreciate how beautiful this looks? Can't we just be happy? Sorry, I'm going off again. I watched like the first season right now. Demon Slayer is really good, bro. Could you imagine like Uzi barging through a building, right? And then all of a sudden Kokoshibo's there, and there's like the dong 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 dong, and then Kokoshibo just like, I think Drone Slayers would be. Well, I think Drone Slayers would be pretty cool. Demon drones would be really cool. But that's a story for another time. Maybe someone else will do it. I'm busy making JJK in Murder Drones. That's what I'm doing. Let me make sure I loop this video so it doesn't like spam us with a commercial. Yeah, I'm genuinely glad you guys are enjoying this. I know. What do you mean? For real, like what do you mean? Chat rate is only one. There's only like one person chatting right now. Just saying you have aura. What? I do? That's crazy. I don't know, I'm just a blue shonen tard on the internet. I don't have any aura. Bro, I want to know what he's sick you being in Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not sure I understand. I don't understand, Cassidy. Oh man, sorry about my nose, man. I mean, same as you, man. I fell in love with JJK. Despite his shortcomings, and it has a lot, but like, on a fundamental level, again, with media that like hates itself almost, you know, it tries to self-sabotage itself. I think things like JJK and MD just deserve love, you know. I think they deserve for someone to just come along and like love on it, and that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do with this series, you know. And for God's sake, this isn't my series at all. Both of these series were made by people that are infinitely more talented than me. I'm just paying homage in the best way that I can to both these media, you know. Do Murder Ball Z and Super. I just started watching the original Dragon Ball anime from like the 80s, and I'm gonna work my way through the series. The Mexican in me is calling to watch Dragon Ball. I'll watch the series first and see if maybe. Like you being a character or something like that. You mean like an OC? I don't really do that. Megami versus Oh, you're talking about Megumi. Sorry, you said Megami as in Megamind. Oh, I'm Megaminding it. How evil. Megumi versus Gojo as in like... Ooh, that's a good idea. I was also thinking like, assuming I actually go the route of Sukuna possessing Megumi, I'm thinking instead of making Agito, which I think Agito was cool, but I think Agito was a stupid idea. Again, a cool but stupid idea. I look at Agito the way I look at Eldritch J. Like, cool but unnecessary. I think you could have done better. I'm thinking instead of Agito, what can happen is potentially like a replay of that story Gojo told Megami, where the Six Eyes user and the Zenin clan head fought each other and kill each other or whatever. It would be cool to actually see Sukuna using the 10 shadows instead of making Agito. Agito was lazy writing, okay? I'm just gonna say it. For my stance, I think it would have been cooler, more like Michael Bay-esque, if Sukuna just mastered 10 shadows and then used the 10 shadows creatures like against Gojo. I think that would have been so cool. Because he tells Yorozo in the manga that that's what he wants to do, and instead, when they actually fight, he makes Agito. It's like, that's not using the 10 shadows. That's literally just merging them all together into an abomination. Like, it looked cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. It's kind of Agito was kind of disappointing a little bit. There's only 4 people watching. I know. I was gonna do this yesterday, but I was sick. All laid up. I literally had to sweat everything out, dude. I was out. I was dying. I was like, sweet dad, take me. What if Fuji gets 6 eyes and I'm getting mad at spelling these words? It's okay, dude. Take your time. It's okay, dude. From my stance, I think it just would have been cooler if Sukuna used 10 shadows along with his own techniques and stuff, right? And people complain that Sukuna spammed Maharaga to be able to adapt to Gojo's Infinity and stuff. So I do think it kind of took away a lot of Sukuna's aura in that fight. Like, you know, being like, Daddy Maharaga, save me, and that stuff. Yeah, I agree that took away a lot of his aura. But at the same time, eventually Sukuna was gonna have to summon Maha. You know? I think summoning Maharaga in that scenario was an inevitability to begin with. I don't know. This is just me ranting a little bit, but yeah, and again, spoilers for JJK. Everyone knows the story of the Kit Kat and the Pooh, okay? I personally feel like when it came to that fight, eventually Sukuna was gonna have to summon Maharaga. You know? Like, I really would have loved to see, like, a full-on battle. Like, just Sukuna's raw strength against Gojo's raw strength would have been cool. But suddenly they pivoted from Sukuna being the strongest in the verse to somehow being the smartest in the verse. And that's how he was able to beat Gojo. Like, what? I don't know. It's cool, but it's weird. You know? It was a weird choice. So, I don't know. If we want Gojo and Sukuna to like duke it out in the series, I kind of feel like it would be a cool route to explore. What if, and again, this is just me spinning out ideas, nothing official yet, okay? But what if in this AU, Sukuna sticks with Yuji's body instead? Like, I know that he was eyeing Megami as a vessel from the beginning. We all know that. But what if instead he achieves his Heian form there with Yuji, making him harder to take down? I don't know. It would take away a little bit from Yuji's progression in the story, which is why I'm hesitant to do that. But, like, it's just an idea. Your character is basically a blue bot. Oh yeah, Megami. So, okay, so the reason why I'm having like all the characters like colored like that is they're easier to draw. They are so much easier to draw that way. And I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Intermission. If you haven't seen Murder Intermission, go check it out. It's really cool. It actually like helps understand the story just a little bit more. because that story is so damn confusing, bro. The show hates it so bad. It literally took a fan episode to like not fix it, but like, you know, make it easier to understand. Go watch Intermission. But that piece of that video really inspired a lot of the art style moving forward with this, because it's just easier to it's easier to make. It's quicker to make, just giving them assigned colors, and it's like, oh, this character is yellow, they must be a Murdrone, they must be Jay. Oh, this character is blue, it's probably Megami. This character is pink, because pink hair, Itadori, you know? It's kind of like color coding, essentially. I gave white to Gojo, you know? Brother, the King of Curses, I said, or I forgot what I was going to say. Bro, did you do Kaisen and Murdrones in your videos? Are sick, I'm not gonna lie. I watched them like five times, is that what you're saying? What about the homeless apple and JJK? Wait, hold on, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Hanami? Oh, Toji! I just... No, don't reject the message. That's a good question. It's a good question. The homeless apple logo. Yes. Okay, so here's a cool idea. Let me get my hydration back just for a second. So while I was in the shower the other day, I'm oversharing, but I digress. I thought of the coolest idea. So what if we have a quick spin-off episode, just one episode, about Toji after he broke from the Zenin clan and started a family with Monoguro, with Fushiguro's mom. And in the first episode that I released, you can see briefly that Megami Fushiguro has like the solver symbol on his face before he gets knocked out by Maharaga, right? What if I expanded on that and say one of the worker drone mons that they were experimenting on in the show, one of them was Fushiguro's mother, and she had absolute solver abilities or whatever. I think it would be cool to have an episode where Toji's already married to Mama Girl, and she gets kidnapped by whoever's like experimenting on them and stuff. Because I don't think they made it clear who was running Cabin Fever Labs and who was like tampering with that stuff. I don't know. I'll have to watch the show again. But whoever that was, they kidnapped Fushiguro's mom, and Toji has to leave baby Megami with like his contractor buddy and stuff, and they have like a little subplot or whatever there. But like, then we have Toji in action again, right? And this is prime Toji. This is prime Apple logo homeless man, right? This is before hidden inventory. Before hidden inventory, Megami is still a baby, Mama Girl is still alive, and they never explain why. At least not to my knowledge. I'll have to go read the manga. I'll have to go watch the show again. But I don't think they really explain what happened to Fushiguro's mom. I think they kept that they kept that intentionally blank on purpose, is what I'm saying. I think it would be cool to explain what happened there. And either she lives and Toji brings her back to their planet or whatever to take care of Megami, or Megami's mom doesn't make it, and then that's what sends him back into his old ways and becoming a sorcerer hunter. I think that would be a cool episode of a time period that neither of the shows really explored, you know? Like, that one fan manga of Toji's life before Hidden Inventory, I forgot what it was called, but if you're a JJK fan, you've probably seen it. That was like the coolest thing I've ever read, okay? I really wish the creator made more, but they just made the one manga or whatever. And I also saw this one short series where it was like Geto being reincarnated in Blue Archive and becoming a sensei. That was really cool. I really like that. But yeah, I think it would be cool to have an episode just with Prime Toji. And not just like resurrected Toji, prime Toji is what I'm saying. Again, just an idea, but I really want to make, I really want to make that. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I need to check on my Discord channel again. Oh, come on, just you. That's crazy. Oh, Aubergine's in chat. Wait, hold on. No, he's not in chat. Hold on. I can't hear you, Aubergine. What's good, man? I think you need to... Hold on, let me... Chat, I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. I'm not muted. Put something in the... Put something in the chat, like right here. Okay, let's see if you're muted. Oh, user volume is up 113%. I'm turning it down to 100%. I still can't hear you, Aubergine. My UG voice actor is getting on a Discord call with me. I'm having technical difficulties, can't hear him. But I'm gonna try and get him to talk. I'll get you to talk one way or another. Yuji Itatori. Oh, I forgot to mention that I play Sukuna as well. He says, hang on. Hang on, dog! Nobody know. I cannot hear you, man. Mute, unmute. There's no... I haven't even muted him. It's so weird. What about your output? Okay. Play your speakers. Okay, let's go to settings. World microphone. Input, output. Okay, try speaking now.
Hello?
Oh, there it is! Okay, it was my input output. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
She. Okay, I shouldn't cuss. My grandma watches these streams. Okay. What's good, man? Hopefully chat can hear you, but I don't know, probably not. Who cares? So I was just I'm just doing a just chatting stream. I'm just getting off of being sick, and I just wanted to just wanted to relax, you know.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear this, but this is my UG voice actor. Say hi, dude.
Hello, hello.
He likes tall women with nice big asses.
I like a tall girl with a nice big ass.
I'm just saying. Jennifer Lawrence. Yes, sir.
Man, someone like Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
I'll accept it. Gunito.
Gunito.
I really wanted to reject you. I really wanted to pretend I didn't understand anything you said. But that's different now.
Hopefully it's picking up Discord. If it's not, I'm gonna be upset. That's okay.
I understand.
I understand it now. I could see everything. It's all so clear now.
Everything. It's clear. Everything. Super clear.
Oh, it is picking up. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just taking questions pretty much. Like, how about you? Lightning round. Look, you ask some questions now.
Okay then.
Okay. Oh, it is picking up. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just taking.
Hang on.
Why is two of me talking now? You ask some questions now. Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to check the stream itself to see if it was picking up. A lightning round.
Any question, just ask. I'm here all night, man.
Ask any question. It's gonna be some freaky question, isn't it?
Oh hell no! You could something, anything. It doesn't have to be like. It could be about the show. It could be about, I don't know. Anything about me. Whatever. Just please, please. We need this stream to go somewhere.
Bro, please, I need it.
My mom's kind of homeless. Why are you not trying not to laugh? Why are you trying not to laugh? Apple logo man. Homeless. They were just asking about the homeless Apple logo man. And I was thinking of maybe doing like a spin-off episode with him, you know? And they could finally get my Toji voice actor to lock in and make something cool. I think he's the same as our Choso voice actor as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty sure he is.
Yeah. The guy's been asking me nonstop to draw Choso, and I still haven't done it because my stupid program.
Didn't he ask if Choso can shoot his shot with V?
Yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna try. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be like a little gag. How old are you? Oh man, that's kind of personal. I'm kidding. I'm 19 and unemployed. I'm a retard. I can't drive either. Driving terrifies me. I don't want to run over a family of 4 accidentally and go to jail the rest of my life. A job! Ah! No, I fear driving a car more than I do a job, to be honest. Like, with a job, I feel like I'm Mexican, so I feel like I could like build stuff and like pick oranges. I want to make roofs and pick oranges, right? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that life. So like I could do that, but like driving, I can't, bro. Driving is scary to me. I gotta lock in and get over the fear, dude. I gotta get over myself. Man, so much for a lightning round.
So much for the lightning round.
So much for the Black Flash.
Black Flash.
White Splash.
White Splash. Ask me questions, or you can tell me to say something in Yuji's voice, and I'll do it.
Dark Shepherd, what's up? He says, this man says, howdy. Howdy, y'all!
Howdy to you.
Yeah, okay, do the Yuji voice as like a cowboy.
Howdy, y'all. Today, I'm gonna be Black Flash at Sukuna.
I'm a cowboy. Mang, 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 mang. Shoot, 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 bull gun. Do the Lego movie.
What was the line again?
He's like, mang, 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 mang. Shoot, 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 bull gun. Zap out, zap out, zap out. It's like, chairs on top. What? Just act like a stool. Howdy, girls, come sit on me. No, stools on top.
Some Dark Shepherd asks, I'm pretty sure this is to you. Not gonna lie, who would win? Sukuna. Sukuna's power or Sin if she actually tried?
Okay, so okay. Since I'm power scaling them up to compete with, like, for me, Sin is kind of like the bar, right? Since she's the most powerful character in that verse, I kind of feel like I had to upscale Sukuna and Gojo a little bit. So I feel like I feel like they would both kill each other. I think they're both equal in power. Because, like, what would happen is Sukuna would essentially slash her into, like, being that little core thingy, that little black hole core or whatever. And then she would beat him so badly that he'd become a poo. I feel like, as a general consensus, maybe Sukuna would outclass her in, like, attack potency, but, like, as my general consensus, I'm just gonna say it right now, I think they would just kill each other. You know? Regina, are you saying something? You...
No, I was just typing, my fault.
Okay.
Keyboard's really loud.
It's like blinking a little bit. It's like weird. But I think it would be funny because, like, Sin, Absolute Solver, whatever you want to call her, whenever you see this in her fight style, she doesn't take anything seriously and she thinks it's all like a game, like she's playing a video game. That like the smile on her face whenever she's fighting someone, it just tells that, you know. But I think it would be hilarious as she encounters characters like Sukuna and Kenjaku and Awakened Yuji. It would be hilarious if the illusion of control just breaks for her and she realizes, wait, this isn't a game. Wait, I could actually die. I think exploring that a little bit in the show coming up, I think it would be a cool idea. I don't know. Just tell me if it ruins the character. Tell me if you like it, you don't. I don't know. Bonding time.
Dark Shepherd asks you again. Also, is the Murder Drone verse connected to the JJK verse?
Okay, I was gonna say this for the pilot, but I am considering making Copper 9 not the only colony in the verse, because I think just staying on Copper 9 is kind of boring, in my personal opinion. So for this to work, I think there should be a separate colony, a colony that was more successful than all the other ones, right? I'm calling it Terra 1 for now. I'm probably going to change the name when I actually write the script, but I'm...
like, with Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck.
Guardians of the Galaxy? Oh, man, like nowhere? Yeah.
What is Master now talking about?
I'm in ghetto food. What? Gojo made some food for ghetto.
I understand it now.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so Silver 10, Copper 9, Silver 10, Gold 11. Yeah, so there's, I think, going to be a colony of worker drones that actually managed to deter the murder drones, maybe with a giant shield generator around the planet, maybe with Jujutsu sorcery, you know, it's all up in the air. But this colony, after the collapse of Earth, these worker drones kind of migrated to this planet and emulated its human civilization unaffected, unbothered. So we have essentially...
Is that why the males actually have hair?
And muscles, yeah. Cole 12. Cole alert! Someone posted Cole. I've been on Twitter too much. Someone posted Cole! Homeless Apple Man Flash. So yeah, as I was saying, this hypothetical colony that actually did well for itself, and the rogue AI was actually allowed to be rogue. They essentially emulated human society and even in some ways human history, right? It's there where, okay, and this is just an idea. Again, I haven't written any of this stuff for sure. This is all just ideas that I'm having as I'm making the series. But the two biggest threats on this hypothetical Terra 1, Silver 10, whatever you want to call it. What's that? DegoCraft 9525? What's good?
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello there.
Hey. Ask whatever you want. I'm taking questions. What essentially happens is there are two main threats on this colony, and it's not the murder drones. They deterred them generations ago, but sometimes some get through the cracks and kill people, right? There is curses, which are kept at bay by the Jujutsu sorcerers, and there are, drumroll please, devils that public security takes care of. And that's what's going on that planet. So I think it would be cool to take the focus off Carbonite itself a little bit and like explore other colonies here and there. But the main focus of the JJK verse kind of colliding with this one, I think it would only make sense if we just give them their own planet and then have them travel to other colonies to like kill special grade curses like the Absolute Solver. I think the Absolute Solver should just be a curse of Mansphere of AI made by Kenjaku when he was still human on Earth. That is my idea for like its actual origins, which we never actually get in the show. That's what I'm thinking should play out, essentially. A user like Kaito from JJK Phantom Parade, who basically creates barriers from cursed energy, kind of like Barbari Nomi from One Piece. I can see that. Chainsaw Man 2. I'm thinking of involving Chainsaw Man in the verse a little bit, but like sparingly as well. Chainsaw Drone. I want to make Chainsaw Drone a thing. I want to have like an episode where like Uzi and En get lost on Terra 1 on this planet, and there's like the curses and there's like the devils, and like I don't know, En gets kidnapped by Makima or something like that, or like they send Denji to go kill Uzi. That would be such a cool fight. I'm geeking out. It would be such a cool fight, dude.
Just said, at this point, just add Miku.
I'm thinking Miku. I think it would be funny if Miku actually is. Yeah, I think it'd be a funny idea, a little bit.
God damn. No, damn it. Fuck, I have to record that later.
What start with AK and end with Ghetto? AK-47 Ghetto? I don't know what you're talking about, Master Neil. Ugh. Speaking of AKs and like World War II guns, I've been looking at a German Kar 98 that I kind of want to buy. Like for like home defense. Imagine like someone breaking in and then you run at them like with a bolt action infantry rifle, being like "Tally ho!" I don't know. I think it'd be a little more like, yeah, because it's urban warfare. I think it wouldn't be as effective, but I don't know. I just love bolt action rifles. I think it'd be really cool.
You need God. Take the stairs. Take the stairs. Hope no one take the stairs. They call you the Tiny Avenger.
I can try out for a VA. Or all of your roles taken. Most of the roles are taken, Dark Shepherd. But if you have a female voice actress, or if you are a female voice actress, Maki is open. I repeat, Maki Zenin is open for audition. We do not have a Maki yet. We also don't have a Nori. I don't know. Maybe we'll include Nori in the story, but that's probably later. But we don't have a Maki Zenin.
No, get some Maki VA. A dude's gonna have to play her.
Hear me out. What is it, Dark Shepherd? Saying, hear me out. What's up? What's up, dude?
I hear me out as Belle from Zenless Zone Zero.
I see the vision. Imagine waking up and she's like, "Good morning, my brother."
The middle big brother asks, would you lose?
Nah, I'd win. You know, unless like Glitch or Gege sued me, I would die. But it's never gonna happen because this is non-profit.
Versus Nobara and Maki is what Dark Shepherd acts.
Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah.
Dreamy Bull, is that you?
I'm at the bus. Imagine like for the like worker Jones, it's just like oil.
It probably is oil.
Dreamy drone. Also, Subwolf. Hey, I think I saw you in another stream. What's good, middle big brother? What's good, dude? How you?
Do you think would let me crack?
What the hell? They're murder shows. They literally eat us. Yeah, but she can eat me another way.
Yeah, but you can eat me another way.
How you doing? I'm doing good, middle big brother. Production has been halted a little bit due to circumstances. I got sick again, but I'm recovering, and tomorrow I'm gonna get back on it. And you're gonna have the Gojo and Sukuna PNGs finished, and I'm gonna edit the scene, put it together. Looking for a Thanksgiving release if everything goes to the plan and my dad doesn't make me build something again. I'm deadass, man. It's it's the curse of being Mexican, bro. You gotta build a shed. You gotta build a roof, man. You gotta do it, man. Now I win because I have gay on? What? Nice. Yeah, looking forward to a Thanksgiving release. That's the goal. And if I can't do that, I'm really fricked because I'm taking December off. I'm taking all of December off. Holidays, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna make an occasional art, and meanwhile, in December, I'm gonna try and start writing the pilot. The actual, like, I'm thinking instead of episode 3 being another fight, I want episode 3 to be like a full-on pilot to the series. I think I really want to go balls deep into this and like make an actual show.
She used the claw.
No, that's not what I meant. Hey, when I said I want to get freaky with V, that's not what I meant.
Hold on. I can't forgive myself anymore. What I thought was a conviction was just some stupid excuse I made for myself. That he is. She used the claw. The needle as well.
My brother, you got pegged by a murder drone.
It hurt. It hurt so bad.
The nanite acid is now eating your guts.
Sukuna! Help!
Sensei Sukuna!
Sukuna!
Bet my birthday's on Thanksgiving. Oh, happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday in advance. She's a baddie? Oh my god, for real. For real.
Is V gonna let me crack or let...
I think the show should have a few fan service moments. A few. Just because. The unnecessary shots. Oh my god, no. No.
Unnecessary shots is insane. You're gonna like give V a build that she doesn't even have.
Nah, no. I want to respect the source material. No, I'm not a freaking retard making cheating animations Rule 34 where she's like fat. I'm not gonna do that.
What I meant is you're gonna give her like way wider hips than she actually does.
Oh no, I've seen people do that. It pisses me off. I hate when people do that, genuinely. Idea? Oh no, it is a Dark Shepherd. Don't go too crazy now. We gotta keep it G. Over here in my family-friendly Murder Kaisen channel. My Christian Minecraft server. Let's not do that. I don't know. If we end,
No way.
probably not. But if we get like a different voice actress for V, I don't know. Maybe we will. We'll do that kind of stuff. But like, I don't think so.
A different voice actress for V?
I don't know. I'm up in the air. I might open auditions up again just in case. But I don't know. I might join the casting call server and see what else I can find out, because there's still slots for characters that I haven't even animated yet, right? Like oh man, we need a Kashimo, we need a Hakari, we need a don't tell Justy I said that, okay? She's gonna freak out. But I don't know, maybe.
I'm not gonna ever tell her that.
Yeah, she's gonna crash out and kill me. No, don't do that.
I barely even talk to her at all anyways.
Good.
I barely even know who she is.
Good. She gets a little hostile, just a little bit. But she's cool. She's gonna make a great voice actress for the show. 100%.
Who even is? All I know she's the BBA. I don't even like know.
I think she's playing Tessa as well. I don't know. She kind of just jumped on the role. She just does a good voice, and I was like, okay, go ahead.
I'm not even. I barely even know who she is.
Yeah.
I won't tell her.
We talk sometimes. Maki and Yuta versus Uzi and N. I think that would be cool. I'm thinking of having that like a plot point where Yuta is sent. Yuta and maybe Denji as well. Like, you know, just say frick it. Everyone's after Uzi when she gets on Terra 1, because she's like the host of like the Absolute Solver or whatever. So like both Jujutsu Society and Public Security want her dead. So I think it would be hilarious if we had Yuji and En trying to keep her alive, but at the same time Yuta and Rika and let's say Denji and Power show up and they're all trying to kill her. I think it would be hilarious. Oh yeah,
well, I'm probably gonna do like a voiceover of like JJK0 and like Gato's kind of like screaming, I know that you're getting pegged to Kotsu. The video is live on YouTube. So what if I got pegged? I like that. Rika, come out.
I've seen the one where like he's like, yes, I love tomboys. Yes, I want to be held and told everything's gonna be okay.
Lend me your strength. So what? I like tomboys. I like getting pegged. I like being dominated.
Wait, what the F is up with Yuta slander? I don't know. Like, I've been on TikTok lately, and out of nowhere, everyone hates Yuta. Like, what? like, I swear, TikTok kids. Yeah, TikTok kids piss me off so much because as soon as they get a new programming, a new train of thought, they just dip it into the pool. Then everyone's thinking it right now. I don't know. TikTok kids are like a hive mind. They disgust me. Like, oh my god. And no shame to my TikTok viewers because I upload up there. They're based. They're cool. But everyone else on that platform, I don't know, man. They suck. They'll give you death threats because you don't agree with their humor, right? And once they're programmed with a new line of thought, they're like, okay, I hate Yuta now for no reason. It's like, what? You didn't do anything. Well, except for arguably dating his grade schooler.
I have a question, Wolfie. What if Justine actually like rewatches the stream later and she finds a part of you just saying, so we might recast, we might get another voice actor for V.
I'm mostly okay, for the record, if she does see the stream, Justy, if you're watching, I'm mostly a no on that. I think you're gonna do great as a voice actress. I'm just like I'm just exploring options a little bit. You still have the role. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I swear to God, don't DM me and be like, you're firing me as me. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying. Shut up. Don't kill me. Anyway, moving on. Let me. Where's the Discord to participate for Hikari and Kashimo? Not gonna lie, Yuta would pull execution arc. Yeah, Yuta would kill Uzi. He would try to murder her. And I'm not like, oh, I'm killing you, but I'm gonna use RCT on you later to revive you. And oh, we're friends now. I think Yuta would just go scorched earth on her, right? And same with like Denji. If Denji was there as well, he's like, maybe Makima would give me a reward for killing you. And then he'd like have to kill her. Something like that would happen. I think it'd be just a cool scene. It would be just a cool scene to make.
I'm in a bad mood now. Someone just asked me if I would still love her if she was a plant. It's so over.
I'm okay. So if I was in that situation and my lady told me, "What if I was a plant? Would you still love me?" You would be you would be dead because I have never had a green thumb in my life. Yeah, no, I cannot, like I have an entire family that I live with, right? And none of us take care of our plants. Like, they give us, like, a bouquet of flowers, we put it in, like, a jar, or whatever, and then they die the next day. That's how bad we are with plants, dude. I'm not even kidding. It's so bad.
That's depressing.
So, I would love you as a plant, but you would die. Just letting you know, you would die in 24 hours. Do you have a Discord server? Wait for my next community post where I'm gonna do a Maki piece and then post it on my community post and give you the link. But other than that, I think all other links that I put in so far on my YouTube channel and in videos, they're basically all obsolete. So wait for next community post for me to make a piece, and then you can hop in the server and audition. Don't worry, Dark Shepherd. I'm thinking about you. Don't worry. My throat is dry again.
Finally.
Oh man. Sorry, I'm gonna be sniffling a little bit because I just got over this cold. My nose is runny. What?
Switching to Megan by accident is insane.
Yeah, everyone was slandering Megami for a while, then they just moved on to Yuta. It's like, man, you kids gotta hate something. Hold on. By the way, do you have a Murder Drones OC, or can I make you one? Hold on.
It is I, Wolfie the Murder Drone.
Okay, so I'm doing the ISO speed trying not to laugh meme right now, in case you can't tell. With all due respect, I don't do OCs. I don't know, like, respect to people that do make their own OCs, or whatever, but I don't like self-inserts most of the time. I'm just, I don't know, I don't really vibe with OC culture.
Griffin, I'm the Murder Drone.
Shut up. I've seen people do it, and I think it's cringe. I wouldn't do that. I personally, no. But if it's like an original character for the series, like, say, in the pilot, they very explicitly show that there's more Murder Drone squads, and they're like sending them into the planet, right? And then they move on to Heartbeat, the next episode, and they never explore it again. And what is even worse is, in the episode with the Sentinels, they imply that the Sentinels genocided all the Murder Drones, and V, N, and J are the last ones left. This is so stupid, dude. I think if I were to ever do OCs, they would be like different, like, specialized Murder Drones, right? they would have like their own personalities or whatever. I'd get a team together and we start making art or whatever. I get Jessie on this team because she's a great artist. I think like coming up with designs with her would be a good idea. But yeah, if I were to ever do OCs, it would be just for the purpose of the plot, just to fulfill some just to make good on some promises that were made in the show itself. I personally, I don't want to make an OC of like myself or anyone else. I don't really get along with that too well, in my opinion. No shame to people who do though.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to record that. Hang on, I'm gonna record playtime lines real quick.
Oh yeah, you go ahead. If you want to mute or whatever, that's fine. But I'm still gonna be yapping in your head. I did one that fits all those standards. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like. I made like an avatar for myself. You could call that for my YouTube. You could call that an OC, I guess. I made a few characters that like, you know, have this kind of like black color and like colored outline a little bit. You could call those OCs. And it's not like I don't want to make original characters, right? One day I want to make my own anime called Weltkrieg, which is kind of like World War I but with magic. Or Project War Dogs, a series that I was developing in high school, but I never got around to do it. There are OC characters that I have, but like as like a self-insert kind of deal, or like coming up with my own like. I don't know. I don't really think it seems useful to me unless I want to do what they're doing with Insecurity, right? If you ever heard of Murjone's Insecurity, they're like making their own little characters and NPC little characters or whatever that are probably gonna die horrible deaths. I'm guessing if I were to make my own Worker Drone characters, then they would purely be cannon fodder, or like V and N would like be my chair keeps bumping into this thing. I'm sorry. They would be like mercilessly killing all these characters, right? Like they do in the show. I wanted to make an animation where V just casually shoots Rebecca in the face, right? That one character from the camping episode, she dies right in front of Yuji, right? And then Yuji has like this PTSD moment where he's like standing over her corpse, being like, he's like about to break into tears, right? So Megami, I'm kidding you not. I'm kidding you not. Megami uses Rabbit Escape, and they're like, "Where's Megami going?" And then Yuji, I'm kidding you not, hits a black flash on V. Like black flash. Oh my god. I thought I want to animate that so bad. I may do it before I develop the pilot. I don't know. I think that would be hilarious. I'm geeking out. I'm geeking out. I do commissions for quick money, mostly for cosplaying. Oh, cool. OMG, I'm gonna freaking use it because you remind me of my best friend yapping about his manga. Thanks, dude. Not gonna lie, do you think Bo and Little Panda be chill? Oh my god! When Kashimo kills, well, he doesn't kill Panda, he like shrinks him down and he's little. I think it'd be hilarious to have an interaction between Bo and little Panda. Little P, we call him. Wait, that sounds weird. Also, we're gonna have a subplot with Khan and Panda. Khan versus Panda is gonna come one day. It's a video that I'm gonna make. Like, I was thinking of having Khan being an ex-sorcerer. I think it would add so much more to his character, right? And explain the reason why he's cowardice a little bit. We see that in the pilot, right, with the doors and stuff. I'm thinking secretly he was originally from Terra 1 or whatever you call or whatever the drone civilization I mentioned earlier. So let me go on a rant. Let me go on a rant real quick. Khan, yes. So I was thinking instead of just having him be useless and like The best thing that he amounts to in the actual show is throwing Uzi her railgun. It's such a lame missed opportunity moment, you know? Khan was really wasted in the show, in my opinion. But that's just me. Instead, I'm thinking he was an ex-sorcerer from Jujutsu High, long time ago. He worked with Gojo and Geto. It hit an inventory arc or whatever. Something major happens to him. Maybe he meets Nori, but they have Uzi together. Then she dies, kind of like what I'm gonna do with Fujiguro's mom. But they do that, and then ever since that, he runs away, moves to Copper 9, doesn't venture out at all because it reminds him of like some sort of past or whatever. And then we have actual character being built, kind of like a base for Khan's character, right? I think it would be amazing if he was like a door sorcerer, right? Like he can make doors that just lead to anywhere, like portals. That would be the most broken ability in the series, and I think giving him that would just add so much. Sorry. Khan didn't throw the railgun. Thad did. You're right! That makes Khan an even bigger bum! That makes him a bum, dude! If it was... You're right, now that you mention it, it was Thad that gave her that threw her the... Oh my god, he literally did nothing. He literally did nothing in the finale. Oh my god. Think about the character progression that could have happened between Uzi and her dad. That we lost in the writing. Man, he is a bum. He's worse than Megami. Oh my god. I'm sorry. What's up?
I'm back. I had to add in the voice effects and all that.
No problem, man. No problem. Hold on, though. Hold on. I'm not slandering Khan, okay? I think he'd make it. I think his potential was just wasted. All. I'm just saying.
Welcome to my goon house. Hi, I'm Baldy. Nice to meet you. Fuck me in the ass and call me Patricia. Books your game. Hey, just my name. Will you let me use my quick? But that's one book, right? Wait, you are wrong. You haven't even let me use my thong. Or I see this song that goes ding dong, like the door I open on you. Here's a tip: abandon ship, or you're gonna see my campfire, Willie.
I think I downloaded the wrong. I think I downloaded the wrong Baldi's Basics.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my hooker pal.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
I mean, touch ya. Hi there. Please don't leave. I have no friends. Let's go camping.
Okay, he did throw that null orb thingy at Sin and then left, rage baited her, saving Uzi's man. Oh, saving N. But that moment feels unearned. Okay, I'm gonna just say it after what we got in the pilot, like when N was about to kill her, and then he kind of just backs out and then leaves her for dead. Like, we never get closure for that moment or moments like it. And that genuinely pisses me off. And then there's the moment where he helps them just a little bit in the final fight or whatever. It feels unearned and narratively dry. Narratively empty. I don't like how that turned out. I really don't. Right? It's helpful. It shows that he cared a little bit, but there was no change in his character. There is no change in Uzi's character. There is no change in any of those characters. It's why narratively, MD is a disappointment, in my opinion. Like, everything else, I love the show to death. It looks cool, it sounds cool, has awesome soundtrack, is awesome concept, but has terrible execution in writing. Like, basic character development is thrown out the window for laughs. And it's not that you can't do that. It's not that you can't break the cliches, but sometimes the cliches are there for a reason. What the frick was Khan supposed to do? I don't know, something cool, like sacrifice himself? Show that he's not a coward in his final moments? You know? Drama? narrative angst. I disagree with most MD fans when I say I think the show needed angst, in my opinion. I know a lot of people would disagree with me on that front, but I think the fact that it didn't have any angst or powerful moments. And I know we're not supposed to take it seriously. I know, it's a comedy show as well. But from my perspective, I feel like there were genuine moments that we could have missed out on. And I think, like, Khan doing something like sacrificing himself or something, or even, like, if I buff him up and give him, like, door sorcery or whatever, I think, narratively, you could do so much more with that. I don't know. As for that, like, what was he supposed to do? I don't know. I just feel like the moment was, like, unearned, and I feel like we could have developed their relationship a little further. And if he did that, it would heighten their relationships as characters. It would actually give that moment depth, right? Because, like, he helped revive Aang, who almost killed his daughter in the pilot. So, like, having anything change in between that to explain the change there would be helpful. It would be narratively impactful. But we don't get that. Sorry, I'm going on a sort of passionate rant, right? Because, like, there are so many moments in this show that don't have character depth. It just pains me. They massacred my boy. Glitch massacred my boy. I'm just gonna say it. The writing room killed the show. Curse technique, DoorDash. Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Baldy. Nice to meet you. Fuck my ass and call me put your shop book. Let me use my whip. So that's one book, right? But you're all wrong. You haven't even let me use my tongue. Are you singing the song that goes ding dong? Like the door I open, here's a tip of bandit ship. Or you're gonna see me campfire Willie. Oh, hi there. Welcome to my hooker penis. Oh, hi there. Please don't leave. I have no friends. Oh, hi there. Let's go camping. Let me touch you.
I feel verbally molested.
Haha, I tied you up. Every boy and girl come dance around. Let's get an orgy started. Get the bullies spread.
Khan knew that N saved Uzi plenty of times before. Yeah, we get... Okay. I hate how randomly, they randomly introduce cores. Yeah. I really think they could have done a little bit more with, like, the biology aspect of, the workers a little bit. I think the cores are a cool idea. I think they are. It makes it easier to explain, like, souls in that universe, in my opinion. Why is Gojo gay now? It says Master Neil. Well, he's zesty. He's not gay. He's just zesty. I'm just saying.
For transfiguration.
He's not gay. He's zesty. But he's just, you know, he does his own thing. Like the spider stuff. Like the spider stuff was weird. I despise that. I despise that they made Dory a core. It's like a little spider crab thingy. That was gross and weird and I hated it. Okay? Hot take. I think that their cores should have just basically just served as their hearts. And, like, the spider thing in practice, it could work. It could work. I just don't like it. I don't know. It just feels so weird and inconvenient. And, like, literally in one of the AUs that I've seen, they literally just give Nori her body back and then stuff her core back into her body, and then everything's fine again. It's like, I forgot which artist it was. Really awesome artist, by the way. I recommend them. I follow them on Twitter. I forgot their name, but that's what they did. And it's like, well, at that point, what's with the crab? I don't know. I'm getting passionate again.
Question. Are they, like, gonna acknowledge the fact that, like, Yuji and, like, all the other, like, Jujutsu Kaisen characters actually have hair? Meanwhile, the male, like, worker drones, like, on, like, they don't really have hair. Are they, like, gonna acknowledge that? Or, like...
Okay, so there's a fan project called Intermission, and there's a brief moment where, like, Uzi loses her wig. And it's hilarious. So, like, it would be so freaking funny, because, like, Okay, evolution. When the worker drones migrated to this Terra 1 colony, they had a little time to, let's say, evolve, right? Because they already figured out how to reproduce with each other and how to, like, build civilizations and stuff. I think it would be funny to take things a step further and give them hair, like not like detachable wigs, right? And then the Copper 9 drones are like, how is this possible? How? It's like, yeah, just be better. Just grow hair.
Just be better, guys.
Just be better.
Well, I gotta hop off, y'all.
Oh, okay. See you, man. Shout out to my UG voice actor. Alright. I think cores are only connected to... Wait. I think cores are only connected to people connected to the solver. I never thought of it that way. I mean, maybe, but ever since they introduced Nori as like a spider core thingy, I just assumed everyone has a spider crab living in them, which I don't like. I think it's weird just assuming that all the characters have like spider cores in them. Because like it's different with the murder drones. I don't think they have spider cores, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. I'll have to watch the last episode again because they rip out N's like heart or whatever. I'll have to rewatch it. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Ever played Warframe? No, I've seen it on Steam or whatever. I've never played it. I'm more of a gotcha and first-person shooter guy. I'm gonna try Uma Masame real soon. Looks really cool. Looks pretty kino. I'm very fond of Tachyon. I think she's hot. I'll re-binge MD and JJK tonight. I'll do it just so I can research for when I actually make the show. Okay. When I get the show off the ground. But I think as a general consensus, I think having other colonies and a colony that did so well and was actually able to like make its own civilization and be left alone to be a rogue AI would be so cool. And then they develop their own curses and their own devils and stuff, so that we get JJK and Chainsaw Drone in the same verse. And I'm thinking of having Public Security and Chainsaw Drone have like playing like a minimal role, if that makes sense. Like, they're involved sometimes, they get cameos sometimes, but as a general rule, keep them mostly out, because this is Murder Kaisen. But Chainsaw Drone is just like a little special thing on the side, kind of like how they had like Indiana Jones as a character in Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Well, we're gonna have like Denji there as well, just because. If that's the case, then all the workers at the gala should have turned into crabs and ran. I mean, they could have, but like Sin absorbed them. From what I've seen, I don't know. They make it vague what happened that night, and it disgusts me. It disgusts me that we never got enough time on Earth, right? We never got like to see V and N's relationship kind of like happen. We gotta just sweep it under the rug. Like, I think it would have been really sweet to have like their last moments before they get consumed by the solver or whatever. Yeah, I think it's a damn shame that we didn't get any. We only got like brief human stuff going on there, It's pretty clear what happened. Yeah, they all died, but like that's so boring. Where's the drama? Where's the? I don't know. I also like the fact that Tessa drew a gun on her fellow humans. I think it was. I think it would be hilarious to like see her like just shoot her own mother. That would be so peak. Like she was ready to, right? And then that stinking sin happened. So like, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's so much potential going on with the human world that we didn't really explore that much, you know. Yeah. That's not all. What do you mean? You know, it all depends on who sees this live stream, but I'm considering having Sukuna involved on Earth while the humans are alive. Just a proof of concept. Just a proof of concept. I just think it would be really cool if, like, he's his own, like, he's like one of the first rogue AIs. Oh. So grab all the corpses and then still use them as weapons, like her tentacles or regeneration. Yeah. We all know that. I just think like it would be cool, if someone on Earth, I'm not gonna say who because I want to save it as a surprise. There was someone on Earth who saw rogue AIs already happening. Like in Japan, Sukuna awakens as like an AI based off of the actual Ryomen Sukuna from Legend, right? Let's just say for some reason he's already dead or whatever. Something like that happens, and Sukuna resurrects himself in his glorious drone-like Heian form, like I have in the art that I released. And he takes over Japan and basically rules as like a despot, right? He's like this. He forces them to like worship him as like a god or something, right? And then someone working at a certain JC Jensen or whatever place is like, wow, that's really cool. Let's make our own. And so pretty soon a curse is born, not a sorcerer, but a curse based off of human sphere of AI is born, and one thing leads to another, and there you go. How the frick are you gonna make Megamaru? Okay, two options. Give Terra 1 oxygen and have Mekamaru just be a human. Or we can make him a drone as well, but he's like specialized. He's like Iron Man out. Those are my two options. We also have a Mekamaru voice actor as well, Twisted Tempo. He does a killer Sonic impression, by the way. Killer. Absolutely 10 out of 10. But those are my two options for how I'm gonna handle Mekamaru. Oh, we also need Miwa casted as well. I might hit Kiyomi for that. I think she'd do really well as poor Miwa. Those are my two options, though. Give or take. Have him be human, or have just for the laughs, or have him just a drone. Be right back. Yeah. I was gonna stop at 10, but it's only like 9 for me. 8:49. Oh man, it's only been an hour. I could stay here for another if you guys want, man. I might as well rant a little bit more since since I got hours, dude. I got hours until I need to stop stream. And then I need to go out and eat. And get more rest and fully be ready to get back to work. I hope my dad doesn't make me build something else. Like that, I'm gonna be so cooked. Kaisen would be so cooked if suddenly I had to build something else. That would take a lot of time, a lot of valuable time. Sorry. And to anyone watching the VOD, before you go crazy and think, oh, he's gonna put Denji in here, oh, he's gonna have Kenjaku do this, oh, he's gonna have a lot of these are just ideas. Like the Toji episode, Sukuna being around during the human era. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, I just came up with something. Instead of the Heian era, it's the human era. Oh my god! That is such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Sorry, I wanted to listen to the Hasbin Hotel song, clear it up. Not a big Hasbin fan over here. I tried a few episodes, I didn't like it. I think Digital Circus is better, in my opinion. For once, Gooseworks actually cooked. They cooked hard with Digital Circus. I'm probably not gonna do any like content on it, as you can imagine, but they cooked. Everything I wanted MD to be is happening with what am I saying? With Digital Circus. I'm just saying it out loud. Anywho, I was telling the VOD viewers for later on, a lot of the ideas that you're hearing me talk about right now, just concepts so far. It would be a miracle if I even got this series off the ground. But yeah. The Panda versus Khan fight, definitely happening. Yuji Black flashing V after he sees an innocent drone die, happening. I think I'm gonna do that early next year. Like January, we're gonna see that happen. But as a general consensus, the actual pilot to the show, not just, the little fight scenes that I'm reanimating, it's gonna happen. Mambo. Go to the Mambo. Sorry. Mambo. Mambo. Oh, I could probably turn the music up a little bit more. Okay, there's the music. It's back. I don't know why I have like this Japanese city and this 40s jazz playing. It's a weird combo, but I don't know. I didn't have any other music I was thinking about. The next time I do a chatting stream, I'll do something different, yeah. So not gonna lie, I'm bored as frick. Yeah, a few people showed up and then they just dipped. So, I don't know. I'm just taking questions, man. Like, I can rant all night. If it's just like one question you give me, I'll try and stay on that question as long as I can and just stretch it out, But I just want to relax with you guys, check on y'all. I know shorts have been absolutely gone. I haven't done a short in like, man, it's like since last year. It's probably been a year since my last YouTube short. I miss doing them. Not gonna lie, if you really make this into a show, and I get to be a VA, it would be my first real voice acting gig. Dude, bet. I mean, like I said, here. You know what? I'm gonna make a community post, of course, but... Hold on. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on, hold on. Copy link. Okay. Get in the server. Get in the server, little bro. Hop in, we're going shopping. But dude, getting together with voice actors like noobs, legends, like with Aubergine and Justy and all those guys, Twisted, Dixo. Dixo is awesome, by the way. Subscribe to Dixo VA. That guy's a G. Spicy Vocals, who by God's grace I somehow got on the team to play Nanami. He's gonna kill it. He kills every role he's in. Dude, they are some of the coolest people I've ever met. My voice actors. Yeah, there's a little server drama every now and then. Not with those people. Not with those people in specific. Don't get the wrong idea. But at the end of the day, we're all coming together from different walks of life, making something that we love. And I as a director and in some areas, a voice actor as well. Amateur, by the way. I just do a good Megami and Sukuna. I really don't really. I'm not really ready for any big gigs or whatever. But getting together with these people and actually making something by your hands, by yourself, it is so cool. It is so cool. I love this. Do you want to join VC? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe next stream. I kind of want to like get to know you first beforehand. If that makes sense. Maybe next stream. But yeah, things have been going really good. Like, at any minute in time, the first episode I release is gonna get 100k views. It's almost there. It's at 99k, 99,000 views. Like I said at the beginning of this, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to lose it when it reaches 100k. Like, genuinely, having Murder Kaisen blow up the way it did, like, this is the peak of my career. I'm being honest. And 2024 was a productive year. Don't get me wrong. I did shorts every week. I did several animations that I had fun with. People really liked my avatar. People really liked my the animation where Trump got shot in the ear. People really ate that up because it was like a hot moment. But like, aside from the stuff that I did last year, which yeah, really it got me to 1,000 subs. That was only last year. I do Murder Kaisen, it somehow blows up, and I get 4 times as many subs. We're gonna hit 4K, hopefully soon. Like, I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe that something that I did worked. It worked. And usually the algorithm, like, screws me over, right? I don't really get, like, 500 views a short. That's pretty good. Like, I set my standards so low as pertaining to views, because I used to get, like, 100 views a short or something, right? But then, until last year, when I started, like, really writing on shorts, the algorithm really, rewarded me, and it ended up giving me 1,000 views per short. I was up in the air about that, sometimes even more than that, right? And that was my standard. Like, if it gets 1,000 views, if a short gets 1,000 views, that's broken even. In my opinion, by my standards, I just broke even. Awesome. but I release a full-time video, something that I didn't usually do previously because those videos usually do really bad. But I release Murder Kaisen and it goes viral. It gets more views than probably anything else that I've ever done in one consecutive streak. And people want more. I'm like, oh my god, I think I actually found my groove. I think I might actually be able to fight my way to monetization one day. You know, assuming the strikes that I had in the channel, which expired, by the way. I had strikes on the channel previously, a long time ago in the early history of my channel. If that doesn't work, I could just use Wolf 2 probably to monetize. But we'll save that. We'll save that because the monetization discussion for another day, hopefully. And of course, I should clarify that Murder Kaisen or any other fan projects that I do on this channel will not be monetized at all. I will monetize the channel one day, hopefully, but like I said in the disclaimers, these properties belong to their respective owners, and I'm just making a fan project. Can't do that because that's illegal. Cannot profit off of that because that's illegal. Not doing that. So, yeah. What if I change my background just a little bit? What do you guys think of this? I'm gonna keep this because no one else said no. Seriously though, if I'm being real, sorry, my voice sounds funny. Let me do my Fushiguro voice. Holy crap. I'm losing all my aura. And all the goth mommies are gonna think I'm a... all the goth mommies are gonna think I lost all my aura. Originally, I wanted the Minecraft movie to pull these views. I really did. The last time I had major success on this channel, aside from Murder Kaisen, was when I reanimated the Minecraft movie trailer. Let me speak in my Mega V voice. So it was a long time ago, and I created this animation. It was a recreation of the stupid Minecraft movie, which is the worst movie I've ever seen, by the way. But yeah, I pulled insane views. Has almost I forgot how many it got, but like it was well over like 10,000 views. I was over the moon about it. But then about a year or something later, I create Murder Kaisen and it goes crazy. Wow. Hoi! What's up, Roberto? What's good, man? Taking questions, basically. Anything you want to ask about the show, about me, about what's going on? I'm here all night, basically, until nobody's watching and I get bored and just turn everything off. So it's good, man. How you been? Oh, then Sir Yellowsol commented on the first Murder Kaisen episode. My brain exploded in that moment. Shout out to Sir Yellowsol. That guy's a G. Like, he is insanely talented. He's working insanely hard. Not to glaze anyone up, okay? But he's been really nice to me. Like, I follow him on Twitter, and he's always nice to me. I respond to a lot of his posts. Like, the guy's really cool. Go support Enraged, by the way. Murder Drones Enraged. Such a cool project, right? I think the art style is a little goofy, in my opinion, but yeah, it's his art style. You do you, man. But it hits hard. That fan project really does hit hard in ways I really wish the actual series did. So, I don't know. Contrary to popular opinion, I think MD needed angst. I think it needed to have impactful moments, right? And yeah, the whole aesthetic of the show is really like shunning the norms, shunning the angst moments for shock, like comedy, shock value comedy, or whatever you want to call it. It's so vague in what it wants to be and what it wants to portray as funny or tragic or impactful. So much to the point where it just gets confusing and you don't know how to feel in certain moments. Like, someone would die and then be like, wait, was I supposed to feel bad for that character? I thought the value of life was subjective. I'm supposed to care? And then we have a main character who's essentially a nihilist, who's really hard to follow in what her goals are, right? And look, I haven't even mentioned this yet. They don't make clear what the emo goth chicks are everyone's favorite emo with the railgun. They never make clear what her intentions or motivations are as a character, right? In the pilot, it's like, I'm gonna go kill the humans and become God. and then they reveal later in the show that the humans are extinct. And then Uzi has no reaction to it. Like, they don't even mention this to her. They don't even tell her, like, and never, like, walks up to her, taps her on the shoulder, and he's like, oh, hey, by the way, my old master literally just told me that all the humans are dead except her. And arguably. She never has a reaction to it. She never has a single reaction to her life's goal being shattered in front of her. Like, what? And, like, the focus goes from her wanting to go drive the humans to extinction, or whatever she wants to do. And then it's solving the Eldritch horror mystery thing. The solver thingy. And then they beat it, and it's the end. This show is truly the potential show, dude. Like, please, nobody dare take this as hate to the show. But dude, do better. Y'all could have done better, dude. I'm just put this out there. Like, character motivation for a protagonist is key, and in my opinion, it's not that they didn't give the characters motivations. They certainly did, but then they don't get wasted, typically. They just get forgotten about. And then at the end of the show, they kind of just give them their ending without having them go through any of the character development process. Right? I can only name like a select few that actually had somewhat meaningful arcs, all for them to kind of fall flat as kind of like for shocks, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'll go rewatch the show again and my opinion will be changed. But I don't know. I really do feel like this show could have been a lot more. And same goes for Jujutsu Kaisen. Same goes for the manga. I really think instead of having like Akido or something, Sukuna should have used the 10 shadows on Gojo as sort of like a nail in the coffin to him before he, ends him, right? Or Megami's potential, that gets thrown out the window completely. Don't get me started on that, right? The fact that Yuta, and this is where the Yuta slander comes from, and the fact that Yuta never 1v1s anyone, he always has to call Rika like a Stan from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? They're just, I don't know. With like MD, there's a disappointing degree of, I wouldn't say bad writing, just confusing writing, just inconsistent writing, just compromises being made in the writing rooms, and you can see the writing in the wall when you watch the show, right? And then there's JJK that has like pet peeves, and its creator doesn't like a fan favorite character. He doesn't like Gojo because his wife thought Gojo was hotter than him. Oh my god! And so he kills him. He kills Gojo. And there's the fact that Gege's favorite character is Mahito. I like Mahito. I don't know why people hate Mahito. He's a perfect antagonist to Yuji. He quite literally is his polar opposite. Like, it's a pushback of ideals between Yuji, who wants to save everyone, and Mahito, who is the ultimate mirror of man's fear of itself. Ultimate optimism against ultimate nihilism. And I think the chemistry between, let's say, Yuji and Uzi would be awesome, because she is a born nihilist, and Yuji is a protagonist at heart. And, what would you call the opposite of a nihilist? An optimist, so to say. I know I'm paraphrasing here, but I know there's another word for that, but you get my point. Rika's Yuta's technique? No! Yuta's technique is copying other curse techniques. I mean, that's one of the techniques he has, but she's just the spirit that was bound to him when she died. I think Rika is where, I don't know, I'll have to read up on this again, but the reason he's able to exude a lot of cursed energy, like his overwhelming amount, I don't think she's his technique per se. I don't know, maybe she is, but I think his ability to mimic other curse techniques really is his primary technique, but he doesn't explore it a lot, you know? It's usually just saying, oh my god, I'm getting packed up, Rika, help me out. I don't know, okay, no? Okay, explain to me, explain, debate me. I think I hate the Yuta slander, but I think I do agree that Yuta should start fighting independently of Rika. You know, and kind of like prove himself to be independent a little bit. Cursed Rika is gone, and present Rika is a Shikigami that is weaker than the first. Right. Well, if she's a Shikigami, then she's not the real Rika, right? I don't know. That was kind of confusing. Like, I know he lets Rika's soul go, but he still has Rika. So is it now Rika and it's just a Shikigami? Interesting. Well, a Shikigami isn't a curse technique. I mean, you can say OG Rika was his curse technique. I think you could say that, but like Shikigamis, I don't know. I think Shikigamis are correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to say like original Rika was his curse technique, then yeah, you could say that. You could confidently say that because he developed it at an early age out of a point of trauma. Yeah, I could see that. His curse technique definitely manifested after Rika died in front of him, right? I don't know. I think post Rika is like a mimic. It's kind of like a Shikigami. So I think a Shikigami isn't necessarily a curse technique. More like your curse technique is that you could summon Shikigami, like say Megami. Megami's 10 Shadows is he could summon multiple Shikigami at will, so long as he constantly practices the subjugation of them. That's how his curse technique works. I could be paraphrasing. I'll have to go read the manga again, but yeah. Again, this is just from what I've gathered. Shikigami Rika is when he consumes a curse technique from eating someone. Yuta gets a technique. Right, right. You know, he's almost kind of similar to Gato a little bit, just a little bit. But instead of consuming curses like he does, he consumes curse techniques a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. If Yuta can, like, in my opinion, if Yuta could learn to be a little more independent from Shikigami Rika and like constantly summoning her and stuff, which I'm not saying he can't do, right? I think Shikigami Rika is really cool. I just think it would be really cool to see him accomplish feats and like 1v1 people on his own, just with his like his sword and like his curse technique mimicking. Because like generally the fights that he gets into, he just summons Rika, and I don't think that's lame per se. I just think I don't know. He just really doesn't shine as much in that situation, which is like I really like the first half of Yuji and his fight. You know, it really shows like their abilities one-on-one with each other. But then he has Rika grab Yuji so he could kill her. I thought that was I think it was kind of lame just a little bit. It was cool. It was really cool. I don't know. Something fell off about it. Also, Yuka did throw hands against Sukuna with Rika. Yeah, but Rika had to be there. I think, like, without Rika, Yuta would have died in that situation, right? I remember that clearly, because like there's a point where he freaking breaks Yuta's domain, dude. Sukuna literally just breaks it. I think under any other circumstance, like say he hadn't had Shikigami Rika in that moment, it was just him and Itadori, he would have died 100%. And I think that's kind of disappointing as him being the successor, the actual successor to Gojo, right? He's supposedly the strongest up next in the verse. And he can't 1v1 Sukuna without Rika. I don't know. It's just a little pet peeve of mine, just a little critique. I don't think he shouldn't have fought without Rika. He would have died. But I don't know. I don't know. It just makes him solo Yuta seem a little bit weaker than we know he is, and I don't know. Kind of takes away his aura just a little bit. No, he wasn't even there because he swapped bodies with Gojo's. No, that was later. There's a point where he fights Sukuna with yes, that does happen, I know. But there's I'll have to read it again, but there's a point where Yuta and Yuji fight Sukuna, right? I don't know if it was definitely wasn't Yuji's domain. It was Yuta's domain. The domain that you're talking about, he used Infinite Void while he was in Gojo's body in that other fight. But I'm talking about the one where he fights with Oh, okay, so I know what you mean. When you bring up Gojo's body, that's the only way he could have reasonably fought Sukuna without Rika. And he's literally just hijacking Gojo's body. Like and don't get me started on like the narrative aspects of that. I think it's cool. Personally, I think Yuta taking Gojo's body was really cool and metal, but it kind of just showed that Yuta, despite being the successor of the Gojo clan at that point, he's relatively weak. So he literally had to jump into Gojo's body to be able to compete with Sukuna. Like, I don't know. If we're going strictly off of power scaling, Yuta is like a third of Sukuna. I want to say at best, and that's a generous estimation. Yuta should have used Rika less, like saying Gojo should be using Limitless less. Yeah. Um I don't know. He really should have let the beast out, you know, if that makes sense. And not Rika, but like himself, like actually being able to work together with with Yuji to fight Sukuna. I think if he did that, he really would have shown his strength more, and his strength would have shined a little bit more. Sorry, my throat is getting sore again. But again, it's important to not take this too seriously. It's just a manga. There's a bunch of kids on TikTok that like are slandering Yuta, slandering Megami, and they take it seriously. Like it's like the slander Olympics over there in TikTok comments, and it's just so upsetting. It's so ridiculous. And like, yeah, what you guys are saying is true, but like you're taking all these characters' aura away just because you think they're a bum, and you're taking it all serious and stuff, right? That's the one thing I can't stand, when a fandom takes itself too seriously. Like, yeah, there are serious things to take. Like, say, when you're in the Star Wars fandom, right? Everything's serious over there. You gotta know your stuff. But, I don't know. For me, little moments like that, little things, critiques like that, they're just little critiques. They're just pet peeves, you know? They don't, like, ruin the story, although I think Megami staying Potential Man, Jogo dying so early and not getting to see his vision come true, Yuta bush camping to kill Kenjaku, like, those things are bad, in my opinion, you know? But, like, other than that, for me, JJK just has, like, little, I don't like that, Not to the point where I'm like, raging and being like, oh, dang it, why didn't Gojo live, or why didn't this happen, why didn't that happen, why is Yuta so weak compared to Sukuna, isn't he supposed to be the new Gojo? It's like, yeah. Yuta carried in the final showdown? Yeah, he did. I acknowledge that. And I unlike a lot of people, and I've seen people like complain about Yuta taking Gojo's body, I think it was cool. I think it was really cool. I think it was metal. Yeah, all things considered, Yuta, until it was just Sukuna and Yuji, you know, and then there was the whole Angel and Toto, the old Jacob's Ladder stuff. Like, yeah. I don't know. At best, JJK is like one of my most favorite series of all time. You know, it's got problems. It's got issues here and there. It's really bumpy. You know, not everyone. It's not for everyone, obviously. But at least it has heart, and it tries to give itself a story, a self-respecting story, despite Gege in some ways, and he's the author, so he can sabotage whatever he wants. But it feels like he sabotages some aspects of the story every now and then, you know, and it just kind of bugs people a little bit, including me. But hey, it's his series, and ultimately, he gave us something special that I enjoyed. Like, I can't say that with most battle shonen. Most battle shonen is just, you know, it's predictable, and sometimes JJK falls into those pitfalls as well, you know. But like, compare that to something like Murder Drones, where the show actively hates itself. Like, it has like a self-loathing of itself, and is actively trying to sabotage itself at any point. You know, there's a difference, you know. I don't know. Again, I love both these series to death, especially JJK. I think I don't think the ending, like, no spoilers, but I don't think the ending was disappointing. I think it just at some point it set different expectations for itself and just went with that, right? I don't know. I don't think it was. I think some aspects were definitely a little disappointing, especially regarding like Megami and stuff. But he's potential, man, so I can't be too hard on him. Overall, I really don't think JJK should be as hated in some areas as it is. You know, I think the series is awesome. I think it ended on a really good note. But then we got Modulo. You know, I still haven't read Modulo. I need to set aside some time to get into it, but Medulla looks really good. And the fact that we're getting a return of a prime Yuji in that verse to fight aliens, oh my god, dude. I think Medulla won't necessarily fix Jujutsu Kaisen, but it will give the creator the freedom to tell the story, in my opinion, that he really did want before the fans kind of demanded. They got mad in some areas. They pressured him. I think Akutami is actually going to have like the freedom to kind of go where he wants to go with this universe. And I really do hope Medulla really helps him as well as the series reach those heights. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Yeah. Ugh, my mouth is dry. I should probably go to bed, rest up a little bit, and I'll be back to work making another post tomorrow. Yeah. It's been about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes probably. I could be wrong. I started at 8:10. It's like 9:28 now. A little less than that. Let me change to the other one. So yeah, I might close up shop for tonight. Rest up, sweat the rest of this out. Rest of this stupid cold. Look at me, I'm all sniffling. Well, I guess good night. Good night, Dark Shepherd. Thanks to anyone who decided to pull up. Okay, I pull up. How about at the after party? You and all my friends are gonna jump in the Rari. Yeah. I'll be back soon with more updates. The Gojo and Sukuna PNGs are going to be finished. I might even make an opening sequence if I have time to episode 2. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hearing me rant about things I'm passionate about that I like. It's awesome. And you guys are awesome. 2 hours and almost 40 minutes. Damn! I thought it was only an hour and a half. Sheesh! Sheesh! Alright. That's for me. That's that for me and I'm already. Look at me. I'm retarded. Alright. Music's off. Alright. I'll see you guys soon. Love y'all.